Alright, test. Up, down. Cool. Alright, final attempt at this. Alright, first game for Mr. the RPG Completionist would be Labyrinth of Refrain, Coven of Dusk by Nippon Ichi Software. I won't be talking throughout any sort of cutscenes or anything like that, so let's just get started.
Welcome to the Dusk Theater. You're about to embark on an adventure filled with strange, wondrous happenings. And at the heart of this adventure, there resides a mysterious book. All shall unfold before your eyes. Together, we will see this story to its end. So it begins. Here we are, the town of Refrain.
Wow! Look, Madame Dronia! Crabbies! Little pinchy crabbies!
Luca, I thought I told you to stay in the caravan. Get back inside now, or I'll turn you into a toad.
No! I don't want to be a toad! I'll go back! I'll go back!
This is why I hate kids. When you arrive, come to my manor. We have other matters to discuss. This small-town peasant has some nerve to be giving me instructions.
Who's this? A visitor in our town? How rare. Why, hello, puppet. What's a pretty town like you doing in a girl like this? Anyways, could you maybe spare some change? I already spent all my booze money for today. Huh? Okay. Got a bum leg, do ya?
Oh, yes.
Let old Newt give you a piggyback tour of our fair town. Hop on, milady.
Newt, was it? I have a sneaking suspicion that you're plenty drunk as it is. I know better than to trust a drunk's memory. Besides, you don't seem quite intelligent enough to be our guide.
What'd you say?
Perhaps you've merely deluded yourself into thinking you're familiar with this town.
That's... well, no, I know more than you at least.
Is that so? Then, do you know where I might find the Well of Kalaza?
Yeah, of course. Everyone in Refrain knows about the well. It's famous. From the town gate, you just walk straight ahead to the western square. So anyways...
Straight ahead. Then I didn't need to ask you at all. We're done here. Oh, and for the record, I can't afford to waste my traveling expenses on drunk shepherds.
What? You think you can get lippy with me? Just 'cause you got a pretty face and perky knockers?
business here is finished. Now piss off.
You. Suck a bitch. You ain't even that pretty.
He forgot one of his lambs. What a careless shepherd. So be it. Hey, Luca!
Here I am, Madame Junia. You called for me?
Take care of this lamb for me.
Take care of it? You mean, like a pet? I get to keep it? Really?
Just make sure it behaves and keep it out of the caravan.
Come here, Baba!
She named it already. That child is usually so indecisive.
Is this the place, Madame Junia?
Yes, our destination is the Well of Kalaza, which resides here in the corner of Refrain's town square. The caravan shall serve as our base of operations, and the prison from which we must send those tedious daily reports.
Oh.
Now, start setting up the caravan campsite and see that you finish before dusk.
Okay, I'll get started right away. Just watch.
And do not bring that lamb inside the caravan, understood? The only thing I hate more than children is animals.
Okay then, Baba, you wait here. Be good, okay?
Now, to prepare for the expedition. Luca, fetch me the Tractatus de Monstrum.
But what about the governor's letter?
Eh?
The letter said we had to meet him once we got here, right? Shouldn't we do that?
My time is far too precious to waste on the likes of him. All he'll do is prattle on and on while saying nothing of actual importance. Now, if you have time to presume what I should be doing, then begin the preparations. Chop chop, Luca.
Sorry about that, was adjusting the volume. Alright. So it sounds like all we can do is save and literally nothing else. Cool. Back to mute.
Is this the well?
This appears to be the Well of Kalaza. It's inside this rotunda, to be precise.
But it's locked. That means you're not allowed inside. Isn't that what a lock means?
It's not much of a lock, really.
Are you gonna open it with your magic?
Shut up! Keep your voice down.
Breaking and entering? You can't do that, Anti-Dronia!
Relax, I'm not bothering anyone. Besides... What did you just call me?
You can't do that! I won't put up with this, Madame Junia!
Must you always cry? Come, the well is waiting for us. Rumor has it this well is connected to an underground labyrinth. That rumor may, in fact, be true. I sense a vast amount of magic coming from below.
down the well? Is that even safe?
For us? No. It's full of miasma down there. That's no place for humans. In fact, no human has ever gotten out alive, with one exception. Luca, fetch the Tractatus de Monstrum.
Okie dokie, I'll go get it. Let's go, Baba.
Leave the lamb. Just bring me the book at once.
Hey, I gotta work right now. I'll feed you later, but you gotta wait right here, okay?
No one has ever gotten out alive. Well, that's why we have the Tractatus de Monstrum and the puppet soldiers. Hmm. Shut up! You'll draw attention to us. No sound of impact. Interesting.
Baba! You killed Baba! You're so mean, Madame Tronia! You're the meanest! The meanest! Baba!
Ugh, all this racket over one sheep. Shut up! Now, did you bring the book? Throw it in.
Huh? In the well? No, Madame Tronia, we can't do that. Then Tracty will die too.
Tracty? Don't give it a nickname.
We don't know what'll happen if we throw it in. And I got a bad feeling about this.
You only get a bad feeling when you're about to wet the bed.
That's not true. I don't want the bed.
Just give me the book already. Now, Tractatus de Monstrum. Go forth and conquer the unexplored underground labyrinth of Refrain.
One puppet springs forth from the Tractatus de Monstrum. Magical energy of the underground labyrinth transforms into wooden puppets into man-sized soldiers. The Tractatus de Monstrum cannot move, but the puppet soldiers can carry it as they explore the labyrinth. It seems Luca named each doll soldier herself, but don't worry about that right now. Let's keep moving. Alright, so I do think... Oh. So I can't pause. I do think the audio, the music is too loud for the sound effects, especially during the cutscenes, but looks like I'm not allowed to change that. So all I can do is move and stand still. This is the entrance of the Labyrinth of Refrain. They say it's filled with wondrous treasures that are guarded by monsters and traps. This, of course, is enticing bait for adventurers, but no adventurers can even enter. However, it's not, shall we say, wise for humans to enter the labyrinth. So we'll be sending puppet soldiers to explore instead. Now then, let's begin exploration. Luca worked really hard to make these puppets, and it would be a shame not to use them. Yep. In facing direction, you can sidestep. Or by pressing circle. Exploring the labyrinth, you will encounter and fight monsters. The enemy radar on the top of the screen will glow red when you approach a monster. Proceed with caution. puppet soldiers to battle monsters lurking in Labyrinth. So let's go over the battle system. Input commands. Your puppet soldiers are assigned to units called covens. You will issue commands to each coven. Each coven can have up to 3 puppet soldiers assigned as attackers. So one attacker each right now. After you've commanded each coven, press triangle to confirm your commands. Then select yes to begin combat. Covens you have not commanded will perform normal attacks when you press triangle. Reduce all enemies to 0. Coven's HP reduced to 0, you'll be annihilated and sent back to base with penalties. Donum is crucial for defeating enemies quickly and healing injured allies, so that's magic. Donum is similar to magic, and is used by spending DP. Wise use of offensive Dunham and healing Dunham can help you conquer the underground labyrinth. Okay, remember to use the Fortify Coven and Escape commands to avoid worst case scenarios. Select Fortify Coven to bolster, so basically defending. Select Escape to run away. Pretty straightforward. The more battles you fight, the more familiar you'll become with the battle system. Sounds simple so far. So I can't scroll through them. Oh, I can. The D-pad. So anyone I don't select at a command for will just automatically attack. We got heal. Oops. Everyone just has heal. So it seems like 15 party members, if there's 3 on each of these. So the question is, do they attack random? Yes. So if they don't assign, everyone will just attack randomly, which is not ideal. Got mana. So, I never know which of these games reward you for exploring 100%. Most of the ones I've played do tend to... These onion creatures are worthless. Expedition group. They do usually give little rewards. I don't see a map or anything though. Which is weird. So interesting they don't physically see the enemies. I can't even pause to see what that is. I'm guessing things just don't matter right now. I see this is the way we go. Nope.
Let the battle begin.
I'm gonna manual so that everyone can kill one first. So it's interesting that it says triangle to execute all the sky alike, but I just push X and it does it. The miasma doesn't seem that thick. Expedition group. So how is there an expedition group? They already established in the lore humans can't come here. Oh, I guess when there's one enemy I can just push triangle. I should have brought less stuff. Expedition group. Alright. So far standard stuff. Stun and Preparation. You have a small chance of stunning enemies whenever you deal damage to them. Enemies, however, can also stun you with their damage. Whenever a character or enemy is stunned, any action they would perform that turn is immediately cancelled. Okay. Stuns only last for 1 round, so you can still act on the next round. Instead of immediately attacking, some enemies will use their turn to prepare an attack to use on their next turn. These prepared attacks are very powerful. You can defend against them by selecting the Fortify, Coven, Commanded Battle. You can also attempt to interrupt these attacks by stunning the enemy after they start preparing. Okay, so thoughts on that so far is, so if you stun someone at the end of the turn though, would that be kind of pointless and not accomplish anything? I guess I don't know. So like they attack there right away. I don't know if there's like a speed stat, but if I had stunned them with my attacks after that, I assume that would not have accomplished anything.
Let the battle begin. I'm coming.
But they seem to be consistently doing it, so there's probably a speed stat. So I guess that's where agility will be advantageous. I'll set up camp here, expedition group. Well, I don't see any camp. Okay, so enemies are just invincible. I don't know what mismatch means. So they're resistant to an element or something? At the front of the gate, a monster is feasting on dead flesh. Cool. The monster screams and rushes at you. Alright. So again, I still don't have anything but defending and healing. So for the most part, I guess we just mash attack. So we had like a multiplayer on the bottom right that was going up, but then it just kind of reset. There it goes up, and then stops resonating. So far there's nothing I can do but mash attack. I don't know what that lag there was. I assume he's dying. Cool. I did want to up the difficulty of the game. I haven't seen an option to do that yet. Maybe there is no difficulty? I'm not sure. Okay, so here's the stats. So there is agility. It's probably accuracy. Dexterity probably. Certain attack stat. Or dodging. Okay. DP. I assume every time we see a D, like DP and DMP, it's the magic stuff. Alright. We got saltpeter. A corpse clings to a piece of paper. A message is scrawled on it. Many hath entered the hell beyond this gate, none hath returned. Fly back from whence you came. You return the slip of paper back where you found it and leave. Not important. Turn back. Okay. The brigade receives damage from the fall. Well, this section seems thick with powerful miasma. You may suffer significant damage if you continue this way. Do I have a choice? Alright. Well, most of my people are dead. Alright. We got the triangle lance. I still can't equip or pause, and everyone's going to be dead. The witch brigade led by the traitorous demonstrum has fallen. Great. Off in the distance you hear Luca's distressed voice. Cool.
is the story of a faraway world where faint traces of magic still linger. A world called Tennis. The mysterious town of Refrain resides there. And deep beneath that isolated and forsaken town lies an unexplored underground labyrinth. Nobody knows who built it, or when it was built. Some say it holds treasures that could control the world. Treasures that could make one immortal. And a slumbering demon king whose awakening could end the world. But no one knows for certain. What is known is that the labyrinth is filled with cursed miasma, a substance that brings death to any human it touches. One day, a witch arrived at Refrain with the intention of exploring this labyrinth. Her name was Dusk Witch Dronia. She had in her possession a legendary book, said to have been written by the only man to explore the labyrinth and survive. She had the Tractatus de Monstrum.
Da-da-da-da! Welcome! Welcome to the Dusk of Tennis! Huh? What? Are you still asleep? Huh. That's odd. Did I make a mistake? Hello? Hello? Oh, you're awake! Nice! Hi there, you lost wandering soul. Did you have a nice dream? Of course, you can't respond. Not in your condition. Anyway, I'm sorry to dump this on you all at once, but I have a very important announcement to make. In just a couple minutes, your soul will vanish. Dun dun dun! What a shocking turn of events! Surprised, huh? I am too. In fact, you probably can't tell, but you don't have a physical form right now. But it's alright. We'll figure something out. Don't worry about it. For now, can you just continue along this path? Well, it's not like you really have a choice right now. Chop chop! Time's a-wasting. Let's get moving! Oh yeah!
That voice said your soul would vanish. Perhaps you should listen to it. Once again, not like I have a choice. Alright. So still cannot pause, still cannot do anything. As you explore the labyrinth, you will sometimes be prompted to perform specific actions. For example, you might be prompted to jump over a gap, or you might be prompted to open a door in front of you. Some prompts involve the use of switches to open doors or activate devices that are blocking your way. If a location requires an action to be performed, the prompt for that action will appear in the center of the screen. Alright. Wow. Exciting stuff.
Hey, not that way! No, the other way!
We're exploring. There's literally nothing here.
Unfortunately, there are no enemies for you to beat up on here.
Okay, so no battles. I'll still explore.
pretty nimble.
Or. Wow. Not sure I need a.
Just a little further.
Not sure I need a tutorial of how to open a door, but you know.
This place sure is mysterious, huh? Too bad I can't tell you where you are.
I mean, all I see is consolations and eggs. Easter eggs.
Oh, that reminds me. We're almost there. Oh, this is it. This is it. I've been waiting for this. Welcome! You finally made it! Now it's time for the last step. Just leap into this book. You'll be fine, trust me. Besides, we've got a heart-pounding, fantastic adventure ahead of us, filled with romance and courage. So the answer is clear. If you've got a fistful of bravery and 2 scoops of curiosity, steel yourself and dive in.
Not so sure there's any romance to be had, but
How do you feel? Your soul just went into this book. But this is no ordinary book. Why, this feared, cursed book is known as the Tractatus de Monstrum. And from now on, that's what you are. Beneath the town of Refrain, there is an unexplored underground labyrinth. The Tractatus de Monstrum was written by the only man ever to return from this labyrinth alive. Rumor is, he stayed awake for 7 days and 7 nights writing this book. How scary! But this is just a rumor after all. And my facts are, shall we say, unfounded. Because the guy who wrote this book up and died after he finished it. That sort of detail tends to make people skeptical. Anyway, afterward, a bunch of drunk idiots waged a bloody battle over the Tractatus de Monstrum. Huh? Are you mad? Come on, tell me what you're feeling right now. You have a big heart for someone whose soul is sealed in that creepy thing. Oh yes, could you also tell me your name? You may be the Tractatus de Monstrum, the book that records fate, but your name is still important, even if no one calls you by it. I see. Boy, it must be tough to be with such a powerful great witch. Anyway... Oh, I can't interfere that much longer. Try to enjoy yourself. Remember, everything you'll need on your journey can be acquired as you go. Now go. I wish you good fortune on your journey. And...
Witch! Lady Witch! Lady Witch!
Huh?
Please wake up! Please! Wake up!
Shut up! And never call me a witch while we're in the town. The peasants in this backwater do not take kindly to witches.
Then what should I call you? Madam Baba?
Madam Baba Yaga. No, actually, call me Madam Dronia. Now, let me sleep. It's been a week since we left Craven, and the town should finally be within sight.
No! Wait! The book! The book is moving!
Huh? Stop it, you little idiot! Stop the caravan! Luca, how many times have I explained the importance of this book to you? Eyes on this book. Why, I should spank your bottom raw for saying something so stupid. Or shall I prepare a special potion? One that will force you to say your true name so I can make you more obedient.
Ah! Not my name! Not my name! Anything but that! Madame Dronia! Madame Dronia!
Must you cry all the time?
No! I mean it! The book really has eyes! And a mouth, too!
You're still prattling on about...
Look! See? See? It's got eyes, doesn't it? I told you so!
What? I didn't feel any mana flowing through that book when we left. I can feel a soul. What's going on? How could this book have a soul? And why did I not notice until now? Eyes and a mouth. Hey, Tractatus de Monstrum. If you can talk, say something. So you can't actually talk. Regardless, it does seem to have a will of its own. At any rate, this book does appear to understand human language.
Amazing! This book understands us! Since it's the Tractatus de Monstrum, let's call it Tracty. Yeah, Tracty. Tracty. Can you hear me, Tracty? I'm Luca. Luca.
But how is it possible for me not to have noticed this? Every living creature has a soul, and with that soul comes a consistent flow of mana. I'm just speculating, but perhaps this book just spontaneously gained a soul. I wonder.
Tracty, can you understand what I'm saying? Huh? Can you?
I'm wasting my time thinking about this. If a soul resides in that book and it can understand us, then we just have to use it to our advantage. Oh, Tractatus de Monstrum. I'm going to keep you very busy. Luca, if we're to reach the town before nightfall, stop playing with that book and get this caravan moving.
Oh, Madame Dronia! Wait for me! We made it, Madame Dronia! We're here! We're here!
That's where the well is. I can't imagine why someone would bother building that rotunda around it.
Madame Dronia! I'm gonna set the wheel wedges so the caravan won't move!
Now that the brat is gone... All right, Tractatus de Monstrum. If you truly understand my language, then listen carefully. This is our home now, as well as your base of operations as you carry out your mission. Your mission has one objective. Conduct a thorough exploration of the Labyrinth beneath Refrain, and conquer it. The Labyrinth is filled with toxic miasma that no human can hope to survive. But you are not human, and with you and Luca's puppet soldiers at our disposal, I'm certain we can conquer it. A puppet soldier is an immortal magical being known as a mana created by placing a soul within a puppet. They are lifeless here on the surface, but when exposed to mana, they become animate. And my witch's intuition is telling me that there are rich stores of mana underground. I can tell you have a will of your own, so before I continue, I must ask, will you conquer the labyrinth for me? Oh, you consent. I didn't expect that answer from you, but it's a good answer nonetheless. All that aside, there was no reason for me to ask you that question in the first place. Care to know why? Because I don't trust you. A book that happens to contain a soul, and that book has agreed to explore the labyrinth for me, no questions asked. Impossible. I refuse to believe such rubbish. I only believe in that which I can personally observe and affect. Now, here's something you should know. I can sense the flow of mana within others. By manipulating that flow, I can enthrall souls to carry out my bidding. To a certain extent, that is. You possess a soul and mana. And you also possess a name. That's all I need to exercise my power. Do you understand what I'm going to do with you? Tractatus de monstrum, hear my words. I, Dusk Witch Dronia, command you. Obey me and use my witch brigade to conquer the labyrinth of Refrain. You cannot break this soul-bound pact. Once your soul has carried out this order, only then will I liberate it from this loathsome world. You cannot disobey me now. But you're not completely enthralled either. For the most part, you can act as you please. Whether you lust for destruction or riches, you're free to indulge either desire when you're beneath the ground. Though you have less freedom on the surface, if you require the services of this caravan, speak to Luca. Do you understand? Otherwise, I don't care how you carry out my order, as long as you produce results.
Madam Dronia! I placed the wedges on the wheels. I wedged them in real good.
The brat returns. Now then, Tractatus de monstrum, let's begin our preparations.
Alright. As a soul within Tractatus de monstrum, you'll use the puppet soldiers to conquer the labyrinth. First, create puppet soldiers to form the witch brigade you will use to conquer the labyrinth. To craft a puppet soldier, select puppet workbench. So the puppets I had before are probably dead. So I don't know if that means there's permadeath or... At the puppet workbench, you can craft, repair, or destroy puppet soldiers. Craft a variety of puppet soldiers at the puppet workbench. However, you'll need puppet parts and a soul vial to create a puppet soldier. Every soul vial has a soul clarity rating. The higher this rating, the stronger the puppet soldier. Okay. Select repair puppet to use items that can repair a puppet's broken parts. Losing an arm or a leg will reduce a puppet soldier's stats, so repair it as soon as possible. Select destroy puppet to erase a puppet soldier's soul, permanently destroying it. Use transfer soul when it becomes available to move a puppet soldier's soul to a new puppet body. This will strengthen the soul, resulting in a stronger puppet soldier. So like reincarnation. Okay, so soul clarity is 1. We've got 3 vials, 3 parts. Pick a facet, the name of the puppet soldier, and customize its various settings. Facet is basically a job class. Each facet is unique, so please choose them carefully. Some facets have high attack, others have high defense. Of course, you can always pick facets based on their looks. You can manually name your puppet soldiers or name them at random if you're feeling adventurous. Let's go over your puppet soldier stats. HP is hit points. Taking damage reduces HP. At 0 HP you die. Pure Fortress. DP is denim points. It's MP. Strength. Attack power. Denim power. Agility affects action speed and avoidance. So it's both avoiding and your speed. Dexterity. Both your hit and critical rate. Constitution. Defense and total HP. Charm. A puppet soldier with high charm is less likely to be targeted by most enemies, but certain foes will pursue them relentlessly. Go ahead and pick your facets. Okay, so this is male, this is female. Alright, so we got the knight. Skilled to both offense and defense. Puppet soldier fights with stubborn persistence, refusing to yield even an inch. Shinobushi prefers to fight with the vanguard, where it can strike from the shadows without warning. Wields 2 blades, so this is full DPS, this is hybrid. Theatrical Star sells a building rapport and resonance chains. With its cursed bell, it provides support by inflicted status effects from the rear guard. The marginal maze provide an offensive or healing presence from either the vanguard or the rear guard. In close combat situations, this puppet soldier's lamp packs a wallop. Pure Fortress, heavy infantry unit that wields a guitar that has been modified for defensive use. This is a tank. Mad Raptor uses a crossbow to unleash magical attacks. Flame, fog, and mud elements. Weird elements. Though physically frail, it excels at dealing large amounts of damage in rear guard. Okay. We want a tank. Got males. Got females. I'll go with this one. We'll do random names. Frank. Alright. So he's the tank. Constitution and HP. This is the highest for all of those. It's just all in the good stats.
Sorry, but I must focus. Hey! I must protect everything precious to me.
Hey, can we take a bath here?
Alright. Alright, so 3 options. Antithesis is their nature. Suppress their nature. So this is even. This is very sporadic, and this is just normal. I don't see why I wouldn't just do sharp. Okay, so this is the same thing. Offensive, defensive, or standard. Well, we'll go defensive. Defense. Oh, interesting. So this protects you against one-shots. It's good overall. That would be better. I assume this is just more offensive. This is really interesting. I like this. You defend, and then next turn you'll probably stun them. I still don't know how I feel about the stun system. It's interesting if you just stack it. How about this? I don't know what this is for. So it's best to leave this random. Flavor text. I think good.
Well met. I await your orders, Master.
Um. So same thing. So I guess the main question here, I guess if she's meant to be a hybrid, we just leave the stats. As for strength, con, and HP. This one seems pretty good. Brave is probably the best one, right? This one's way tankier though. That's kind of slow. I'll just stick with Brave.
Yeah. Ha! Just practicing my victory pop. Yeah. Oh.
I guess I don't really care about DMP. This one probably standard. So we'll go with that.
Nice to meet you. Let's work hard together.
Alright. And we'll have a mage. I assume this is the mage. And this looks like a mage. Well, no, they use lamps. Spells. Yeah, we'll go with the mage. These don't sound like names. Oh, interesting. DP is kind of low. Strength is high. Agility is high. Seems more like it's the agility type. Okay, so if it's agility, I feel like that's probably just the thief archer. Oh, you can see it here. Yeah, this seems like it's definitely the mage. Has the highest of those stats. So we'll do that. Yeah, so those are way higher. We'll put them incredibly high.
They barely fit in these clothes. Eh? I'm sweet.
Donum's applications are limitless.
Hey, can you give me a...
Yeah, sharp. I'm worried if I do moon here, they're probably just gonna get one shot and die, but whatever. That sounds really good, since they're so fragile. Oh, that sounds really good. Hmm. Ignoring their defense. I feel like that's when attacking, not when using magic. And defense is for attacking as well. So that's probably useless. I think we'll... But I don't... Yeah. So I guess like if I use this... as long as she's full HP, she'll be doing something when she's not casting magic. Cool. Now that you have puppet soldiers, the next step is to place them in covens and form your brigade. Puppet soldiers must be assigned to a coven troop and registered to your brigade party. To form a coven, the name of each puppet soldier must be pledged to a soul pact. Register that soul pact with your brigade. You can dispatch your new coven into battle. Alright. Oh. Right now you can make up to 3 puppet soldiers. More puppets will put you at a greater advantage. I can finally pause. Before you form your brigade, let's go over to Tactarius Formation. From the Tactarius Formation menu, you can view and edit a variety of information. Select characters to view your puppet soldier stats and change their equipment. Select items, use consumable items, or view the items you find inside the labyrinth. Select map to see how much of the labyrinth you've covered. Select Terra's information to view Tacti's learned skills and karma score. Select options to customize different game settings to your liking. Select suspend if you want to stop playing and create temporary suspended save data. Now select brigade formation and create your brigade. Nice. So I can go to options. At the brigade formation menu, you can register soul packs and assign puppet soldiers to covens. Ooh. Each coven can contain 1 or more puppet soldiers. They collectively make up the brigade as a whole. Puppet soldiers must be pledged to a soul pact before they can be assigned to a coven. There are a variety of soul packs that can be used to form covens, each one different from the last. Some packs provide special bonuses to puppet soldiers or allow them to use powerful dunham. The main benefit of a soul pact is acquiring new and powerful dunham to use. The magic spells? The dunham that a puppet soldier can use depends on the specific coven soul pact they are part of. Only 5 covens can be registered to brigade, considered the best strategy for your situation. Now let's go over assigning puppet soldiers to a coven and placing these covens in the brigade. First, register a soul pact to one of the 5 brigade slots. Next, assign puppet soldiers to the soul pack slots. Your starting soul packs only have 1 slot though. Okay. Finally, each soul pact has a coven cost. The brigade's coven cost cannot exceed 100. Go ahead and assemble your brigade. Cool. Alright, so we got fighter, schemer, healer. Healer can heal. Schemer can I don't see a way to view what flame dance is. I assume it's fire magic, but fighter can do nothing. So what's the advantage? Nothing. We'll put the tank and fighter. Vanguard, regard, standard stuff. So we'll do tank. And then mage. Okay, so if I click available dunham, convert mana into fire and ignite an enemy. Okay. Oh, so that's fixed HP. Good. We'll put you in rear guard. Easy.
It's almost dusk. Perfect. At this hour, my powers are at their peak.
Really gonna do this? The miasma underground might be really, really thick.
Are you saying the miasma might be denser than we anticipate?
Maybe just a little.
Well, that's certainly possible. And we only have one Tractatus de Monstrum. No harm in being cautious, I suppose. I clad thee in armor everlasting, with which to stay the foul miasma. Now you can pass through most of the miasma. It probably wouldn't affect you anyway, but it doesn't hurt to take precautions.
I brought Trekti! I got it right here!
Give it to me. Now, Tractatus de Monstrum, go forth and conquer the unexplored underground labyrinth of Refrain.
Alright, it's been a little over an hour. Looks like we're ready to start. Our mission is to find an item that will satisfy Madame Dronia. Alright. And we can pause now. We can view our map. Sections discover 1. Okay, so reset the map. But it doesn't have sections discovered, so there probably is. Okay, so there's no difficulty. So it probably does have like rewards or benefits to exploring everything. Okay, self-explanatory. So start a gear. I just do this. There's an optimize button. Cool. Okay. Did you know mana is the source of all magical power? You've already obtained some mana from defeating enemies, so let's go over it. Compared to the surface, the underground labyrinth is far richer in mana. You can use the mana you bring back from the labyrinth at different facilities within the caravan. On rare occasions, you might find a solid mass of concentrated mana in the labyrinth. These are worth a lot of mana, so if you see one, just walk over to claim it. Also, you can sometimes find and extract mana from the walls of the labyrinth itself. The magical power that mana exudes will increase your chances of finding rare items and equipment inside the labyrinth. Interesting. The fastest way to strengthen your puppet soldiers is through equipment upgrades, so hoarding mana can help you in that regard. However, excess mana may result in misfortune. Moderation is key in all things, and gathering mana is no exception. So you can gather too much. Alright. Okay. So I think this layout seems the exact same as it was before. It was even the same item. Oh boy, we can destroy now. So I assume this is all the same. Yeah. Oh. So, the top left has got my mana, but there's no indication. Unless that thing is filling. Oh, exclamation mark. So, do I really have to pause to view the map? Oh, status, map, equipment. Nice. Okay, that's convenient. So that should be the way we have to go. go this way. There's nothing here. Alright, Vanguard and Rearguard and weapon range. Your covens are placed in either the Vanguard or the Rearguard. The Vanguard protects the Rearguard and is more easily exposed to enemy attacks. Now weapon ranges fall under 3 types: Vanguard, Rearguard, and Van and Rear. The strength of the Vanguard and Rearguard is dependent on how optimally you equip the individual members of your covens. Swords, hammers, scythes, and katana are strongest in Vanguard, while crossbows and bells are strongest in the Rearguard. Lances and lamps are strong in both. If a character's weapon range does not match where its coven is placed, the character's performance with that weapon will be subpar. Oh, that's the mismatch thing. Always pay close attention to the dynamic between the Vanguard, the Rearguard, and the weapons your covens are using. So, if lances are both, why would I not do this? I guess splitting the damage between the Vanguards. I guess I can leave it like this for now, and if the tank gets lowish, I can swap him. Oh. Alright. So this is still standard mash attack. Easy. Alright. Same as before. But wouldn't there be a hole here? I don't really understand when the tutorial thing happened. Well, I thought I knew the hole was there. Oh, are we fine? Right, so the miasma spell. I thought I was gonna be able to like look to see if the hole was still there. Information about the player tractee. Track their skills. Okay. Wait, reinforcement 100. Your karma score increases as you perform misdeeds, which can cause bad things to happen to you. Okay. So do I have to fall down that hole every time? That's a bunch of new enemies. So let's try this. So that's 30 DP, we have 198. Let's actually make sure we kill one. So when he fortifies, he heals. And because he is the front tank, he should be getting all of the damage. It's actually healing more than he's taking. Okay. We leveled up much faster that time. Alright. So it doesn't look like... So there is a little tiny bar underneath the mana. I don't know if that's like the bad zone. Farmer's robes. Cool. Alright. There's only one armor really matters on right now. He's the only one taking damage. Oop. Alright, back to exploring. so weird that I can't see the enemies. Alright, so I definitely used a big chunk of MP in that one fight. This is 50% fixed. This should kill. Oh wait, that's not what I wanted. Okay, so it looks like they kind of go first. I guess there's no point to defend when its HP is full.
We make an excellent coven.
I didn't notice the mage getting attacked, but she's already incredibly low. Oh right, that's from falling. Doesn't look like I can use first aid outside of battle unless I'm crazy. Doesn't look like it. Interesting. So no between battle heals. Oh, we got a soul. I don't know if we had the puppet parts. Oh, I should have healed. Oh well. Not sure how much I like the falling every time, but maybe there's some way around that. I didn't really I thought I explored the whole floor last time, but maybe not. Let's just do this, because I assume she's just gonna die if she gets attacked. Ah, sure. Okay, so that one shots. So the resonance seems incredibly powerful. It's doing 1.2 times damage. Keep attacking Gabriel. Alright. I guess she's a tank now. A familiar document. So the exclamation mark I assume means it's a plot item. Alright. I think my only way is up here, right? Let's try this. Well. So, if I understand correctly, he's just going to use the exclamation marks right away. Yeah. So you kind of want to have predicted it. I guess exclamation mark is mostly for yeah, I'm done. Mostly for defending next turn. Alright, so we're back here. Yeah, I did explore it all. Okay. Maybe I'll end up on the other side of that door.
Keep your wits about you.
Yes, victory!
So the enemy is up here, way weaker.
Keep your wits
But
about
they're
you.
still everywhere.
That was easy.
Alright. Was there another enemy there already? I don't know if the enemies are
Excellent coven.
random encounter or a stealth thing, because there is the meter at the top. How am I getting them everywhere? Oh, I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, so it seems like, yeah, it's the bar. So I guess I'm not allowed to... Oh, there's the hole. I guess I'm not allowed to have that fill too much. So I'm not allowed to battle at some point.
Let's get started. I see right. Yeah, here I go. Incoming.
Oh, the enemies are about the same.
Excellent, Coven.
I guess it's because I hit level 3. Alright.
I'm nervous.
I can take it.
Ah!
There is a lot of enemies.
Yes, victory.
Attack pact. Right. So even if I got the puppet part and the soul, I still need a pact. Lances, bells, like the story said. Expedition group. Alright. Don't know what that means.
I'm nervous. Yeah. Yes, victory.
Slave lance. Let's make Gabriel our slave. I wonder why the auto equip didn't put it in right away. I guess the ideal thing would be a lance and a shield, but I don't know how different that is than dual wielding 2 katars. I guess for now it's dual wield lances, but it's kind of weird. I'm not sure. Oh, that works. Not sure which of the 2 would be better. Alright, we got the puppet parts, so we can make a new guy when we do finish. Alright, so we got the stairs here. I don't want that. Okay, so this is the way back. Let's do that actually. We'll make a puppet.
I see right through the shadow.
That was easy.
Keep your wits about you. I see right through.
Yes, victory.
I didn't complete the mission, but that's okay. When you return to your base from the Labyrinth, you'll be greeted by the exploration results screen. The results can vary based on whether you returned safely, ran away, or were defeated by enemies. Let's go over what you can potentially gain and lose at this screen. First, you will gain bonus EXP equal to 20% of the total EXP you earned in the Labyrinth. Next, your puppet soldier's HP and DP will be fully restored. However, missing limbs will not be recovered. Finally, you can bring back mana you obtained in the Labyrinth, though the amount can vary depending on how you return to base. If you are defeated and forced to return to base, you'll receive the following penalties. A puppet soldier will lose a limb, you will lose some of your items, your puppet soldier's rapport will decline. Experiencing defeat can hinder your progress, so make sure you place a mud exit in a safe place for easier backtracking. I don't know what that means.
Why, I've become stronger.
Cool. And we've unlocked Witch Petition. Spend mana to receive different benefits. Let's make our guy first. Okay. Agility would be good. Status effects sounds pretty good as well, though. It's just full DPS from the front. Yeah, we'll go with this. It's like charm is their most important. Charm and... Okay, got that. Charm and agility.
You can do it! Here! My... There! My... You...
That's a lot of S's. What is luck? So I'll just leave a standard, I guess. Your attacks deal more damage. Those are debuffers, so that's not important. Avoid plus 35%, but only if you're in the depths of despair. So like to lower your HP, I assume. Greatly increases the resonance rate when you're almost dead. For illusions resistance, spell proficiency. Attack plus 50% for each attack that misses until you hit. Remove your charm. Fog resistance. Resonance chance and slightly draw enemy attention. We don't want that. Recover from illusion. Recovers 30% of max HP each turn. And 20% when battle ends. Oh, that's in it. That's charm.
Hey, hey! Nice to meet you.
Alright. And then we will put her... Okay, so attack back. Let's change this to Hazel. Oops. Wait. Okay. Attack pact. So you changed my mind. We'll do healer pact. Gabriel. We'll give her some offensive magic. Put her in rear guard. Alright. Should be fine. So I'm only going to be able to get 5 out of 6 jobs for now. The agility crossbow person or the dual wielder. Select which petition and you can spend mana to make requests that Madame Dronya will fulfill. You can request new Tracti skills, rename puppet soldiers, and much more. I recommend that you prioritize learning new skills to help you explore the Labyrinth. There doesn't seem to be any. More requests will become available as you progress the story, and as Dronya fulfills certain requests. Okay. So for Nightmare, I can't even come close to purchasing it. Well, these are useless. This is the screen from which you will dispatch your brigade to explore the Labyrinth. I'd like to direct your attention to Reinforce and Mana Density. Reinforcement can be used in many different ways in the Labyrinth. More on this later. After spending reinforcements to dispatch brigade, leftover RF can be used in the Labyrinth. Mana is actually condensed miasma, and it is the source of all magical power. Mana can be gathered underground, but if you gather too much, bad things will happen. Mana density shows the amount of mana you can possess before those bad things start to happen. So the 5,655. That's all there is to dispatch menu. Now go ahead and continue conquering the Labyrinth. Okay. A lot of tutorials that are really teaching me anything. So those blue chests kind of respawn, I guess. Oh, it's stuff like this. Rusted bell. Oops. So these are one-handed. So I don't really know why Optimize isn't equipping them. I don't know if there's any reason I shouldn't be doing that. But whatever. There's a lot of mana down there, but if there's a limit to it, I don't know if it's worth caring about. I guess we will just continue to explore. That is a lot. It's a single, of course. Okay, so it just says arrange group. So... Oh, okay, I see. So it attacks just the front or the back. So if we do it like this, we should attack everyone. She probably isn't going to be strong enough to do anything. Oh. Whatever. Yeah, so that there we did stun it after, so I'm curious if that would have affected the next turn. Okay. It's still really easy. We'll see what happens. Usually these kind of games are meant to be stupidly brutal for the encounters, but this one's definitely at least the first floor. I'm sure it will pick up. I do want to unlock that Nightmare Eye as soon as I can. I don't know if this is the kind of game where you can just play through the whole thing. The items you discovered are executing fate traces of magic. It might be best to return to Caravan to report this discovery. Oh. Because some games you aren't meant to up the difficulty until later kind of thing. So I don't know if this is one of those. I definitely did not need to return. Alright.
Madam Junior! Trekty's back!
What? Barely any time has passed. Give me the book. Which report is written on a blackened page? I see. While the Tractatus de Monstrum is exploring, its findings are recorded on a blackened page. Good to know. Your progress thus far is impressive, but these findings suggest that the flow of time is different down there. I don't know what to make of this. Still, it would seem the Labyrinth's reputation is not entirely unearned. And this Tractatus de Monstrum appears to be the genuine article.
Good job, Trakty! Looks like you're the real deal!
So these are some of the treasures the Labyrinth contains. These items could not possibly be products of this world.
You can tell by looking at them. They look normal to me. How can you tell?
If you could see the flow of mana as I can, you'd see that these items are practically overflowing with mana.
Wow!
Ah, yes. Trakty, I shall open your eyes so that you too may see the magical power these items possess. will be able to discern the rarity of certain items. Bring any rare items you find to me. Then again, if you had such items when I reviewed your findings, I would have taken them by now. Your will is my will, Tracty, and I assure you I will put you to work.
Madame Dronia, you called him Tracty. That's my name for him. I came up with it all by myself.
Shut up. If you encounter any difficulties during your exploration, report to me and I will repair you as necessary.
Huh? Madame Dronia! Someone's outside.
Open the door.
Yes? Who is it?
Please forgive my sudden intrusion. Is this where I might find Great Witch Baba Yaga?
Oh? Oh, indeed, you stand before Great Witch Baba Yaga. And you are?
My name is Klaus Carter. I serve the governor of this town. My master has sent me to escort you to his residence, ma'am.
His master? Oh, the man who wrote the letter. Damn it. Still, I can't exactly refuse him. I apologize for not visiting sooner. I do not know where your master resides. May I ask you to escort me?
Certainly, ma'am. That is why I am here. Please, come with me. Something the matter?
You said your master is the governor of this town, but is your master also a business owner?
Yes, but his shops are in remote parts of town. For this reason, my master's wealth is actually quite modest. Oh, I should not say such things to a guest. This, in fact, is my master's finest shop. I do hope you'll shop here during your stay.
What a big shop, Madame Dronia! Huge even! It's got a bunch of stuff for sale!
My master is just ahead, in his study. This way, please. Please wait here. I shall summon the acting governor right away.
Acting governor?
Yes. Oh, did I neglect to mention that earlier? To my knowledge, this town has never had an official governor. The acting governor is the master of this town.
Ah, Klaus, you've returned. Have you brought Madame Baba Yaga? Oh.
Yes, Master Petrone. Great Witch Baba Yaga stands before you.
Well, I was unexpected. So beautiful.
Thank you for summoning me. I am Baba Yaga, and this is my apprentice, Luca. I am pleased to make your acquaintance.
Yes, like she said, I'm Luca. I'm Madame Baba Yaga's apprentice.
I read your letter, and I believe I understand the broad strokes of your request. Explore the mysterious labyrinth and bring back rare magical items. That is what you want, yes?
Precisely. As a great witch, is it within your power to grant that request?
But of course. Why else would I make the perilous trek across the western mountains?
Wonderful. But I must say, I never expected a famous great witch to be so, well, beautiful. I was told you were a powerful witch, so I had imagined you to be an old crone. Forgive my impertinence, but are you really Baba Yaga?
Master Petrone, that is a rude question. Powerful witches can use magic to look as young as they please.
I understand your reservations, but I assure you, I am the real Baba Yaga. Once I deliver the results of my exploration, that should ease any doubts you may have. However, I would prefer that you address me by my alias, Dronya. People would panic if they learned a witch was among them. My true identity must be kept secret.
Perhaps you're right. Anti-witch bigotry still runs deep here. Now then, have you seen the Well of Kalaza?
Yes. In fact, I sent an underling down there earlier to assess the situation.
I see. The people know to avoid that place. It would be problematic if someone saw you. 568 people are recorded as having died exploring the Labyrinth. That count may actually be 10 times higher. Those who have returned alive number fewer than 10. That's because they ran away. And those cowards would just ramble on about onions fishing dead flesh or some giant woman in a swamp. Best not to concern ourselves with the ravings of madmen. The only man to reach the bottom of the labyrinth learned a secret so terrible, it compelled him to write a book.
You speak of the Tractatus de Monstrum.
So, you know. Do you happen to have the Tractatus de Monstrum?
Unfortunately, no. However, I'm certain that it can be found in the labyrinth. You just let Baba Yaga worry about that. Ah yes, I also found a very interesting item. I do not know if this has any monetary value, but nonetheless, I hope you will accept this gift.
Oh, you already found something. I knew I made the right choice in seeking your aid, Great Witch. Shuffling noises?
Please, handle that with care. The contents are a mystery even to me. I advise against being too rough with it.
Oh, I see. Klaus, put this somewhere safe.
Understood.
By the way, we passed rows of shops on our way here. Do you own and operate those businesses as well?
Ah, well, that's actually my primary trade. I was once a merchant, but I became the acting governor after the former governor mysteriously vanished.
Yes, acting. I see. Could I trouble you to exchange currency? I didn't fully prepare before coming here.
Of course, you won't find a better exchange rate for Ciel silver coins than my shops.
Ciel silver coins. I've never heard of that currency before.
What? Oh, of course you haven't. This is a remote town, after all.
Then, how much can I get in exchange for 300 Halt's Kingdom gold coins?
Halt's Kingdom gold coins. I've never heard of that currency. Let me see. This gold appears to be high quality. I'd say they're worth about 1,000 Ciel silver coins.
Surely you jest. This is the official currency of the Halt's Kingdom. It must be worth at least 6,000.
Be that as it may, this is a remote town, and the Halt's Kingdom has no jurisdiction here.
Stubborn oaf. I understand. Then, will you allow me to open a theater in town? I would do so at my caravan near the well.
I can confirm that Baba Yaga, I mean Madame Dronya, has in fact parked her caravan there.
My, I cannot let that stand. Approaching the well is forbidden. I shall have it removed at once.
Pardon me, Klaus. May I have a glass of water? My throat is parched from my long journey.
Yes, of course. I will bring it right away. Just a moment.
Ah, now where was I? Acting Governor Petrone, will you allow me to open a theater in town? I would do so at my caravan near the well.
Of course. You cannot live among us as a witch. Your cover story will be that you are a traveling performer. Very well. I will authorize you to open and operate your theater near the well.
I will fulfill your request and leave Refrain before the Conquer Tree's bloom. Thus, it would be prudent if I could avoid paying taxes. Your shop will purchase anything I find in the Labyrinth, regardless of market value, and you will stable my horse as well. Now, as far as exchanging currency is concerned, does 10,000 CL silver coins sound fair to you?
Well, though I have every intention of supporting your expedition, that amount seems... Deal. My shop will buy the items you find underground, and you will receive 10,000 silver coins up front.
Thank you. You are a tough but fair negotiator.
Also, I will pay a high price for any amazing magic items you find.
I understand. Though this arrangement is but temporary, I look forward to doing business with you.
Huh?
Madame Dronya, your water, as requested. Ah, and Master Petrone, your dinner is prepared.
Oh, right. Forgive me, Madame Dronya. I feel lightheaded and would very much like to sit down. This town has rules that I have yet to explain to you. Perhaps we can discuss them over dinner? Come, let us continue our conversation.
Madame Dronya, may I escort you to the dining room?
Unfortunately, I must take my leave. I still have much left to do.
Then I will come for you tomorrow to stable your horse and finalize the currency exchange. Wait. There is one rule you must observe if you intend to stay in this town. When the evening bell rings 3 times, lock your doors and do not open them until morning.
Duly noted. Good night. Let's go, Luca.
Yes, ma'am. Good night, mister.
Alright, we got Clairvoyance 1. Invisibility 1. You can now see the rarity of items that contain magical power. Got a new petition. Find more items. You'll be able to see items shining on the ground. Sure, 500? Cheap. Now we got a market. This is the only major market in Refrain, but it stocks many items for you to purchase. Its inventory will change every so often, so make sure to visit regularly. Here you can sell the items you find in Labyrinth for silver coins. This is the only way to make money, so make sure to bring back profitable items to sell. Weapons tend not to fetch a high price due to low demand, but there might be other uses for them. Okay, we got healing items. Heals poison, status effects. We got junk parts for repairing. That's it. Alright. And that's all that's really changed. Allow me to explain the new skills you have learned, as well as the field controls and enemy encounters. You have learned 2 new Tracty skills, Eyes Everywhere and Visibility. Visibility allows you to see enemy symbols as you move around the field. Okay, finally. Eyes Everywhere display enemy symbols on the mini-map at the top right of the screen. The mini-map will display terrain information as you walk and track the movement of nearby enemy symbols. Press R1 down to view the full map. When you move in a field, enemy symbols will move too. If you make contact with each other, a battle will start. Enemy symbols usually wander the field, but some are stationed in specific areas, where they patrol for intruders. If an enemy discovers you, it will start to approach you, but if you're strong enough, it will run away. If you surprise an enemy as it's patrolling, the enemy might be too startled to act when the battle starts. Might. Something to think about. Conversely, if a patrolling enemy attacks you from behind, he'll be ambushed, and your puppet soldiers may not be able to react. If you run into a wall trying to flee from an enemy, the enemy can ambush you easier. Always keep a clear head in stressful situations. Sometimes your path will be blocked by debris on the ground. You can break through it, but be careful of nearby enemies. Stand by and hide. If you press square while in the field, you will stand by for a turn. Time passes while you stand by, so you can use this to get around enemies. However, enemies can still notice you while you stand by. In such instances, use L1 to hide. You cannot hide right now, but you can obtain the Tracty skill Silent Steps through the Witch Petition screen. While hiding, you have a small chance to avoid being detected by enemies. Higher ranks will increase the chance. These techniques are crucial for overcoming difficult enemies in a labyrinth. Okay. Guess we'll grab this mana. Let's see. Nothing over there. Oh, there's a little bit of exploration. Let's grab that first before anything else. Oh, hi.
Keep your wits about you.
Easy. Alright. It's this way and around. Avoid the hole.
Let's get started.
I see right through.
That was easy.
Feels like, at least early on, level is extremely, like, scales hard. Alright, exploration done. Like level 3 and I'm just destroying all this stuff. I don't think there was anything really down there, so let's just go back around. I assume these enemies just spawn randomly. A rock.
Keep your
Like
wits about
respawn.
That was easy.
Yeah, like we're already just one-shotting everything. Alright. I guess I'll change down here. Yeah, there's nothing really else down there but those locked doors. Okay, so we got exclamation marks. Explore the labyrinth and delve even deeper is our quest. Alright, that's a lot of doors. Alright. So we're almost at this exclamation mark. I don't really want to. I guess if you have to make your way back anyway, it's fine. New enemy. Let's just do this. Okay, we one-shot it.
Make an excellent coven.
Nice. Let's get this. And we're back at this. Nothing here. Ancient coin. I assume that's for selling. Another rock. Alright, what's this? A man dressed in burial garments is digging a hole with his bare hands. You don't quite understand what was said. Alright. Awesome. Let's go back. Alright, so nothing that way. Let's try this way. Surprise attack.
I see right through. Incoming.
Ideally for stronger things. Oh. The hazel attacks everything? Ideally it would be more beneficial to kill them one by one. Thick clothes. Is it no better? Nope. Most enemy symbols won't notice you unless you're standing in front of them. Okay, so their vision is only in front. So, why is there an enemy? Okay, weird. Attack an enemy from behind or the side to surprise it. So it seems pretty forgiving. Are you getting used to battling? There are still lots of elements to go over, so I'll introduce some of them here. It's been a lot of tutorials for nothing really happening. Resonance and echo, status effects, and critical gore. Alright. Continuously attacking the enemy can trigger bonus effects, such as resonance and echo. Resonance enhances your basic attacks, and echo enhances your denim effects. Mastering these effects is the key to winning battles. Let's go over status effects. Status effects can be applied by enemy attacks or traps in the labyrinth. There are 6 different status effects. Okay, poison, damage over time, illusion, unable to land attacks. So it's like blind, abyss, unable to use denim, so it's silence, confuse. I have no control over their actions, so confuse. Startle lowers a character's stats and makes their actions much more likely to fail, so it's like curse. Stench affects visibility and lowers your rapport with allies. You can apply these status effects to enemies, so take advantage of that. Status effects will heal on their own during and after battle, but you can also use healing, denim, and reinforcement. You can use reinforced defense or healing denim to treat most statuses except abyss and stench. Next, I'll explain how missing parts work. You may have already experienced this. I don't think so. When you attack an enemy, sometimes you will land a critical hit and deal bonus damage. Critical hits have a chance to remove body parts. When this happens, it's called critical gore. When a critical gore occurs, the target may lose a limb or other body parts, and this will reduce their stats and maximum HP. Use a weapon with high critical chance to inflict critical gore on your enemies and greatly weaken them. Be aware that your brocade can be affected by critical gore too. Losing HP and stats will put you in dangerous position. Puppet soldiers can still fight despite their missing parts, but you should return to base and repair them before things get too dicey. Okay, so critical does a lot in this game, more than just bonus damage.
I'm nervous.
Alright, just B. How is that?
an excellent coven.
Let's get started.
Alright, so far combat encounters are still a joke.
We make an excellent coven.
I'm even more charming now.
Alright. Mage Pact. I already have one of those, right? No. Okay. What's the difference between that? So let's do this. And we'll put you here. And instead of this, Matter of fact, a useless one, right? So let's do Attack Pact, Gabriel, and we can get rid of this useless one for healing. Now you can heal yourself. Alright. Actually, what do these stars mean? I guess it's them like leveling up. I don't know if they unlock new stuff as you use them. So I don't know if these fighter fact that does nothing right now will do something later. It's a great question. I don't know how often we'll be getting those. Alright, whatever for now. Hello. Yeah, so these enemies are like super blind.
Yes, victory.
Keep your wits about you. What?
Oh, that's a new enemy. I understand.
That was easy.
I feel like they've introduced 4 new enemies for them all just at 100 Dale Bread. But I'm gonna die right away, so I'm not really learning how their mechanics work, if there's any. Like, let's say the slime only takes downham damage. I'm not learning that. That is a little concerning. Oh well.
We make an excellent coven.
So I feel like when the monsters get strong, I'm just gonna get thrown in the deep end.
Wits about you.
But we'll see. It's cool that she attacks Hazel. Oh,
Yes, victory.
I should have healed there. That's just from one hit. I've definitely made the mage fragile as hell. I guess I could just do this. I got like 13 of these. Sure. I think she was the one that's been stunning everyone.
Keep your wits about you.
And that only happens. Oh. Okay, so the boss is here. So element is the weapon type. Cut through a group of enemies. Magical shockwave deals blunt damage. Let's try this. Fortify. Time dance. Do that.
Stonum power. There.
Action ready. Oh, was that something that takes 2 turns?
The power of
Oh. I already got AoEs going. But not really much of a threat.
I'm stronger.
I mean, that's because I used it on him.
No, they've grown again.
Alright, got a lance. It wasn't better. Ooh, a shield. Okay. So what I can do now... so it's still interesting to me. That's like 14-3, so if I equip 2 of these, you'd think that's like 24-6. This is the exact same defense as two of these. But the Slave Lance is way stronger. So I think going sword and shield is pretty good. Sword and lance, I don't know why I said that. And now we can try. I think the way I have it right now is fine, but I'll just do this. I don't see a reason to do this right now, because my Pier Fortress can kind of tank everything. But whatever, I guess. Oh, I can jump that.
Let's get started.
Alright. See how we do without using Dunham. And it's already dead.
We make an
Alright.
excellent coven.
A lot of these holes. So we still have an area on the top right there. Let's quickly grab that.
Battle step. Victory! Battle step. Yeah.
We make an excellent coven.
It's definitely interesting because usually in the spelunking games, the idea is that
Here I go.
exploring is penalized because the mobs are usually so tough and gruesome, and you're like managing your resources to survive. But with the enemies being a joke, it's kind of weird. You should equip any equipment you find. Wow, thanks. I think that's everything. Oh no, over here. I shouldn't keep complaining about how easy it is. It's just weird right now.
We make an excellent coven.
So that crit didn't cause critical gore. So I guess critical gore is like a super crit. Rusted lamp. Yeah, you use lamps, right? Yeah. Switch. Oh. That's convenient. Red flower. I guess all this stuff is just to sell.
Yo, what's about you?
Oh, there's the gore. Okay, so I did take a big chunk of damage there. I'm still not 100% sure why I want to just do this. Rusted bell. Yeah. Oops. That's you. Dual wield bells. Sword. Did I? Now her lance is way better. I don't know. I don't remember if I gave her that trait that made Lance's proficiency better. But I'm pretty sure to stick with Lances. I guess the whole point of a lance is to be in the back. I just don't know if it's a disadvantage to have only one person in the front. Okay, so we gotta go. Might as well grab this. I don't know what that glow was. On one hand, it sucks that she got hit because she's so fragile, but she is the one that heals. So that's good. Alright, let's go all the way back. I don't really want to ignore combat. Because the EXP I'm getting still seems good. Not like I'm getting nothing.
Keep your wits about you.
For how quickly I'm killing them, the bar is moving.
Keep your wits about you.
So I don't know what the lightning shock is.
I see right.
I guess it's like super bad enemies.
We make an excellent coven.
I don't know if they give bonus EXP. That was a lot of EXP. You bonus mana too. Okay, so we're back here. You know, if I had done that before going all the way back, saved a lot of time. Oh well. Alright, let's focus this guy. I should be using my denim. Oh well. Actually, I don't need to. Okay, the poison went away already. I guess it kind of works like Pokemon. Status effects.
Keep your wits about you.
So let's make sure we fortify. At least they can heal.
Here I come.
We make an excellent coven.
Surprised a platform like this has so many bots.
Keep your wits
It
about
always makes me wonder how many people fall for that kind of stuff. Oops, I forgot to fortify.
incoming.
Yes, victory.
So I definitely need to start
I need
healing
more
him.
charming
It
now.
would suck if I bump into a boss. Like I could just use a healing item, but being stingy. Cave. No thanks. I want to finish exploring the floor first. But that's probably where we have to go. Ooh, puppet parts. I don't know what that purple thing was. Yeah, so I assume these are like empowered enemies. Ooh. Let's use some Dunham here.
I see right. I see.
So I don't know if skills are like prioritized to always go first. Let's just do this.
All is well. What?
Here we go. A lunchbox. Alright, I think we're done exploring. I thought there was 2 exclamation marks. No? Oh, there's a little niblet here. Oh, that's the stairs. You've completed exploration that Madame Dornier assigned you. Return to the cavern delivery report. Oh, we're done. I'll go to the cave. What do I have to lose?
Keep your wits about you.
I mean, there's the 20% bonus XP at the end if I die,
Give 'em what for?
but whatever, to be honest. I mean, it's great that the Hazel attacks multiple enemies, but it's kind of useless when her attack is so garbage. Oh, interesting. So it's a shortcut for back up here. I guess we're done then. Let's see. Go up and around. You got it. Like this. Oh, hello.
Let's get started.
Just a bee.
That was easy.
So I guess we're done. It's almost 10:30. So I will do the main town stuff and then wrap it up. Oh wow, a full level.
I'm even more charming now.
Alright, we will do this first.
Ugh, the dinner's finally over. I swear I must have caught that oaf leering at my chest 36 times. 36! Can you believe that idiot, Luca? He wanted to give 1,000 silver coins in exchange for 300 gold coins. Did he really expect me to believe his peasant money is worth thrice that of the Halt's kingdom? The nerve! In most cities, that amount of gold will get you 4,000 silver coins at the bare minimum. Really, it's his own damn fault I had to glamour him. I'll give him as much gold as he wants, but I'm not forking over all my money while I'm stuck in this backwater. Still, it's a little peculiar for this town not to have a local bank. Luca, give me a silver coin. Where's Luca?
Dinner was super yummy.
I'm honored that you enjoyed it.
Huh? Madame Dronia, did she go to the bathroom?
Madame Dronia left some time ago.
Ah! Madame Dronia!
Oh, there's that awful bell. Better head back.
Madame Dronia! Madame Dronia!
Oh my, what's the matter?
Huh?
It's dangerous for a little girl to be out by herself. Where is your home? I'll take you there.
No, no, no! Auntie Dronia's gone, and I'm trying to find her.
Separated from a family member? Are you lost? At this hour, a lost child is.
No, no, no! That's not it! I'm not lost! Auntie Dronia is!
Are you an outsider by chance?
Yes.
Ah, then you must not know your way around this town. I'll help you look for your auntie.
Really? You will? Auntie Dronia gets lost easily, every time I look away.
I'm sure we can find her. This town isn't that big. What the? How peculiar. I could have sworn I was on the right path to the caravan, but I've never been here before. Ah, I see now. Yes, if you make a left here, you exit out to the square. Now I understand the layout of this bizarre town. The town planners were total imbeciles. Just follow the flow of mana. Back here again? No. This can't be right. If I didn't know any better, I'd swear this whole town is one big labyrinth. Damn it. First the governor tries to whip me off, then I lose Luca, and now I don't know where the hell I am. So, I can't believe Luca went back without me. She has failed me as an apprentice.
Madame Dronia's mad. She's really, really mad.
I feel like the square is this way. Yeah, it has to be. Are you kidding me?
Oh my, are you hurt?
Yes, I'm fine. It seems you've caught me under less than flattering circumstances.
Please give me your hand, Madame Dronia. We can't have any dirt sullying that beautiful face of yours.
No, I'm okay. I can stand on my own.
Madame Dronia? Are you okay?
Luca, remind me to discipline you when we return to the caravan.
Oh, I haven't even introduced myself. How rude of me. My name is Marietta. I live at the Abbey.
I asked her all by myself to help me find you, Auntie Dronia. Owie!
Don't call me your aunt. I'm not even old enough to be your aunt.
Please, I insist you come with me. The Abbey's not far from here. You can stay with me tonight.
No, we already have a place to stay.
You're new to this town, yes? These streets are dangerous at night. Come along, Luca, my child.
But Madame Dronia said...
Just stay until sunrise. We must hurry.
Hey, wait! I didn't even say I'd... So, what am I doing here again?
I brought you something to eat. It's not much, but please help yourself.
Wow! Can you believe it, Madame Dronia? Warm soup! Let's eat!
Well, I suppose it's a sin to waste food. To say nothing of serving food this terrible.
I apologize for the bland food. I wish I could offer something nicer, but we only have potatoes.
It's fine. She loves potatoes.
Oh, that's good to hear.
Huh? Someone's at the door. Is it a visitor?
Oh, please, you don't need to worry about that.
I think they left. How come you didn't answer it?
I cannot answer the door. Not for the unclean ones.
Unclean ones?
Yes, it may sound hard to believe, but when dusk falls, that's when they appear. That's why, when the evening bell rings, people shut their doors and stay inside.
Are they ghosts?
I don't know. No one knows really. If they catch you, they to the land of the dead, and they can control you just by looking at you. God forgive me. There are even some who say the unclean ones are demons.
So this is just a story people made up to scare children, right?
No, the unclean ones really do exist. We've lost many people during the night. We are not a wealthy town by any means, yet you haven't seen a single homeless person on our streets, have you?
Did they all get taken away? Is that why they're all gone?
I'm afraid so, but they won't enter homes. As long as you stay indoors at night, you'll be safe. While you're in Refrain, do not go out after the evening bell rings 3 times.
What's this?
A fresh new bed! Look, Madame Dronia, it's a real bed!
Your room is this way, Madame Dronia. Luca will be in the room next to yours.
I have to sleep in my own room? Can't I sleep with Madame Dronia?
Now I don't have to wake up to wet sheets.
I don't want the bed! I don't!
My apologies. The rooms are too small for more than a single bed.
I must say you are rather hospitable. But why do I smell perfume?
Oh, it's just travelers pass through so often. It's only wise that I keep these rooms clean and fresh.
I'm a little hesitant to sleep in a place like this, but... well, let's just leave it at that.
Madame Dronia, are you still awake?
Yes. Is something wrong?
I opened a new bottle of wine. I was thinking about drinking some before going to bed.
I don't particularly enjoy alcohol, and I don't feel like drinking wine in an abbey.
Oh, that's too bad. Then let's just pretend to drink it instead.
Why are you sitting so close to me?
Is something the matter?
Look, I think you have the wrong idea, so if you don't mind, I'm just going to leave the room. If you'll excuse me.
Oh, how cold. You must be exhausted from your long journey. Allow me to rub your feet with my grandmother's special oil. You're even more beautiful up close. That glamorous hair, those slender legs. I'm jealous.
Yeah, well, this leg is a prosthetic. No reason for you to get jealous over... Huh? Hey! What do you think you're... Huh?
That's... As you've no doubt guessed by now, my grandmother was a witch. A country witch, in fact. She made her living selling tinctures and tonics for medicinal use.
A witch, huh? That explains a lot. Very interesting. In that case... Marietta, what are you hiding? I want to know all your secrets. Show me everything.
Those secrets belong to the Abbey. They are not mine to share. Are you always so domineering, Madame Dronia? I must admit, I rather like this forceful side of you.
pretend to drink that whole bottle or something? That's enough jokes out of you.
Enough. Oh, I'm just getting started. The child should be asleep by now. You told me to show you everything. And so I shall. I'll even show you my potatoes. Take me.
Hey!
Your firm breasts call out to me from under your clothes. You put up a cold front, Madame Dronya, but a firm touch is all it takes to dull your icy demeanor. Isn't that right?
Hey! You'd better stop touching me.
Are you all right? You should have told me you weren't feeling well. I understand. Let's stop for now. There's no need to rush things. You can rest in the next room. I'll clean this up. I don't want you to dislike me. And besides, I'm used to waiting.
Dislike you? I hate you right now.
Good night, Madame Dronya. Sweet dreams.
Hear ye! Announcing the latest death notice! 3 deaths to report. Jill Moritz of West 21st Street. Renee Toto of North 3rd Street. Dal Nestor of 6th Street.
What the hell? Who the hell's shouting at this hour?
Good morning, Marietta. That bed was so comfy. The comfiest I've ever slept in.
I'm pleased to hear that.
Oh, Madame Dronya! Good morning.
Good morning, Madame Dronya. I apologize for the firm bed. Were you able to get some rest? You are in a bad mood this morning. Was the bed too firm? Or perhaps...
Just shut up. Can't believe a hussy like you is a nun. That guy with the trumpet woke me up. Who is he?
Oh, that's the death crier. Every morning, he announces the names of those who died during the night.
He tells the whole town whenever someone dies?
That's right. It's a custom we adopted when the new governor took office.
What an annoying custom. Thanks for taking us in. Luca, we're leaving.
Huh? You can't leave yet. At least eat breakfast before you go.
No thanks. Let's go home, Luca. I don't want you going near this woman ever again. Understood?
What? But Marietta's so nice! And we should eat breakfast. She made us potatoes, my favorite!
If you stay and eat breakfast, I will leave you here.
What? But potatoes...
You're welcome to visit me whenever you like, Luca. I'll make sure to have potatoes waiting for you.
Wait! Wait for me, Madame Dronya! There it is, Madame Dronya! Our caravan! Our base! Our home! I'm so happy!
Huh? What's this?
What is it? A letter?
of the labyrinth, or I will leave you blind, crippled, and writhing in agony. Huh. Is this a threat? I swear, whoever wrote this is an amateur. They didn't even pin it to a horse's head.
Huh? Who wrote it?
I don't know. Do you really think the person who wrote this would also sign the bottom? But let's see. Oh. This letter contains a lot of residual magic. Well, this is an interesting turn of events.
What happened? Do you know what it is?
It doesn't matter. I figured something like this would happen to liven things up around here.
Huh? What?
Alright. And that should be it for today. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'll go ahead and start on the next scheduled stream. And have a good day, everyone.